Hey Virgo, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of February 2023. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my pink tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Virgo, with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. And as you can see, the cards are already starting to show up. It's looking good. So what do we need to know for the sign of Virgo as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2023. All right, Virgo, your February is going to start out really good for you. I say that because you've got two good cards there. You've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. You also have the Page of Cups. These are in reverse, so that means something happening to a lesser degree. I think this is going to be an offer that just misses the mark. There's going to be an offer presented to you, Virgo, in the first week of February, but it's not gonna be your jam. That's what I'm picking up with this. The Ten of Cups, this is a happiness card, joy, celebration, only to a lesser degree. So it looks like you're going to be experiencing some amount of financial success. Now, it may not be exactly where you want to go. It may not be you hitting your target exactly. But you still have some financial wins here that are worthy of celebrating and worthy of being recognized. And it also confirms that you're on the right track, Virgo, okay? We also have the Magician. That's the card of alchemy, being resourceful. You have everything you need at your disposal in order to make things happen and in order to be successful financially. You may just need to kind of tweak some things, or you may just have to kind of put things together in a different order. And that's what I'm getting from this Tower card. Now, the Tower card talks about something has to be dismantled, something has to be rebuilt from scratch, okay? So you have the tools, you have the knowledge, but now we just need to kind of tweak it and put it in, rearrange something in a different way. Now, this can be a little tricky because sometimes we don't know exactly what we don't know, and so we don't know how should things be done better or how should they be done differently. But that's where you're going to have to kind of get creative, and you're going to probably have to do some research, Virgo, because I am feeling here like you literally will have to start from scratch with something, especially something that relates to money. Now, I'm a Virgo. I can relate to this because I do have a couple of things I'm working on as it relates to business and money. And I do see that there's some processes that need to be reworked. Something has to be, like, I need to rework my schedule. I need to kind of change how I'm doing certain things in different parts of my business. And I've got to figure out how to be more efficient, okay? So I share that as an example because I think that a lot of us, just because what we're doing is working, it doesn't mean that's necessarily the best way that we should be doing it, especially when it comes to money, because we can probably make more money if we just kind of tweak some things here and there. Next up, we do have that Six of Wands. That's the card of pageantry. That's the card of you attracting a lot of attention. I wouldn't be surprised, Virgo, if someone reaches out to you and they want to do a collaboration or they want to showcase you in some way. That's very exciting because that's going to create more opportunities for you to make more money. Finally, we have the Four of Wands. Now, that's the card of marriage. It's also the card of stability. So, you working through this here, it looks like you're going to kind of make things even more stable, more financially stable for yourself. And in some cases, that Four of Wands card could be literally some of you getting married. This is February. That is the month of Valentine's Day. And I live in Las Vegas, and we do have a lot of weddings that happen in the month of February. So I'm not surprised to see that card. I think it's very exciting for those of you who may be celebrating your love this month. All right, Virgo, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. Ooh, for the month of February 2023. All right, Virgo. So we've got the Nine of Cups. Now, that's another one of the most positive cards in the deck. It looks like whatever you're wishing for is definitely showing up. This is very exciting. I know there's a lot of things me as a Virgo I've been wishing for that I'm hoping I start to see signs of in the month of February. This is really good. Financial wishes, personal life wishes, romantic wishes, whatever the case may be. You're definitely going to get some feedback that that is on its way, okay? We also have the Queen of Wands. This is changes in your physical environment. Now, a lot of the signs have been getting this card this month. I'm wondering if a lot of us are kind of rearranging our homes or rearranging our offices. You know, now we're getting into spring, and it could be spring cleaning for a lot of us. Maybe decluttering, maybe moving stuff in or out of our homes or our personal space, whatever the case may be. There's definitely going to be some changes as it relates to your physical environment. And again, this could support you making more money. If you have a clean space, then you definitely will be able, you know, to be more productive and be more efficient. We also have the Death card. The Death card talks about life transformation. So every aspect of your life is changing for the better, Virgo. Now, this is very exciting, especially as it relates to our finances. For those of you who do have businesses, it looks like everything is going to be improved in some way. All right, now part of this is going to be the result of you kind of rebuilding, like we talked about earlier. But also, I think it's just going to be an energetic shift for a lot of us Virgos. Ace of Wands, I don't like seeing that card in the reverse because sometimes this means paying cash for something. Excuse me. So this is the cash flow card. But when I see it in the reverse, usually that means that there's something you're going to have to pay for and you're going to have to pay cash for it. Okay? Or maybe you choose to pay cash for it. It's not necessarily a negative card, but sometimes it's a card of inconvenience where, you know, you go somewhere and you're like, they say, oh no, we take cash only. And so now you got to go to the bank, you got to take a withdrawal. Like, it's one of those types of things where it's like an inconvenience. Or the other aspect of this card is it means that something doesn't quite start and take off like how you thought it would. So it could be a business, could be a new product launch. You know, you thought it was going to be this really great big thing and it just kind of falls flat, right? So that means we need to rework something and try again. Finally, the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards. That's the card of lavish extravagance and abundance. It's also the card of splurging on yourself. You know, really taking some time to invest in yourself and really getting excited about self-care and doing some things that are going to help you be a better person. All right, Virgo, I do see my battery is running low, so let me change the battery and I will come right back. Okay, Virgo, we are back with a freshly charged battery. All right, so let's go ahead and get into, or I guess I should say continue on with your reading. So what do we need to know for the sign of Virgo as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance? For the month of February 2023, what do we need to know for the sign of Virgo? Oh, nice. We got a repeater card there, and it's a good one. All right, let's start with this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands means that there's going to be something affecting your work. I'm getting the sense with this card is that there's something that is changing in your workplace, like a changing of staff. Wow, that's what I'm picking up really strongly. There's going to be a staff change at some of your workplaces. And I know not everybody has a job, so that's not going to apply to everybody. But this is changes in the workplace. This is changing, you know, staff changes, personnel changes, maybe system changes for some of you. Okay, the other thing about this card is it means that there's some type of work support that doesn't come through. There's some type of assistance in your job that doesn't come through, or somebody flakes. It's one of those types of situations, but I'm picking up stronger that this is going to be some personnel changes for some of you. Next up, we do have the Chariot card. The Chariot card in the reverse means you have a lot of things happening at the same time, and you have to be careful not to get overwhelmed, because timing and speed are definitely not on your side in this type of a situation. Okay, so the other thing about the Chariot card, it means that you have so many things going on at once, and you're not able to handle it all because you've just got too much going on. So re-examine what's a priority and really take into account how much you can do, all right? Because you want to be successful, you want to make more money, but you don't want to burn yourself out in the process. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse means now is not a good time for you to invest, Virgo. What are we in? February. So yeah, this is probably not a good time for you to invest. And I don't give out financial advice, but if you are thinking about investing in something, I would say hold off, maybe just, for a little while longer until you can see how the markets are going to play out, what the economy is doing, what your financial situation is. But this card in the reverse tells me to let you know that now is not a good time to invest. Five of Wands, that's a communication card. Make sure you get everything in writing and documented, because sometimes people have funny memories. So you want to make sure that you keep your conversations, in check. And sometimes there's going to be disagreements, but it's okay. As long as you have everything documented and in writing, you're going to be just fine. Now again, we have this Nine of Cups. That's the wish card. So whatever you're hoping for, Virgo, it's definitely coming your way. We've got two cards confirming that. Now, it doesn't mean that it's all going to happen at once, but like I said, you will start to see signs of what you want moving towards you. Finally, we do have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety and feeling a little insecure financially. What are you up worrying about, Virgo? Now, this is something I think everybody goes through. We have our moments where we're not feeling secure for whatever reason, whether that be about money or our savings or our work. I think this is something, again, that you just have to work on personally, and you have to really take your time to make some decisions and prioritize what's important. And as long as you are, doing that, you are focusing on the things that are important to you, that will help to alleviate some of that financial anxiety and also that financial insecurity. All right, Virgo, let's continue on and see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2023. And I do see a lot of these cards are cut off. Let's bring them all up. Okay. All right, Virgo. So as we close out the month of February, we got the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords is you procrastinating on making a decision. What do you need to decide on in order to move forward, especially as it relates to your money and your finances? Next up, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. That means a lot of work is going to be coming your way. You're going to be very, very busy in the month, or towards the end of February, I should say. We also have the Five of Pentacles. That's money mindset. Pay attention to your beliefs about finances and what you think is actually possible for you. Okay. Four of Cups. That means an offer is coming your way, but it's not going to resonate. You'll see this show up towards the end of February, Virgo. I get the sense that you're not going to have any problem saying no to this, although it may seem attractive at first. It's just going to be an offer that just does not work for you. Seven of Cups. Again, a lot of opportunities being presented to you. Not all of them will resonate, but there will be one or two towards the end of the month that you take the time to consider. I don't see you saying yes to anything right away at the end of the month, but I do see you considering several offers. Now here you're going to say no, but then there's going to be something that you're actually going to take the time to maybe research and consider. And again, this is something that will impact you financially. Finally, we have the Three of Wands. That's future planning. That's you really taking the time to kind of structure out the rest of your year and maybe the next 3 or 5 years, how you want that to look financially, Virgo. You're going to be making some decisions, and you'll be laying the groundwork for a really solid financial plan. So Virgo, I see a lot of rebuilding, a lot of shifting, a lot of changing happening for you in February. But again, your wishes are coming true. So you're definitely on the right track. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. All right, so Virgo, you got the card, is it Mayat or Mat? And that's the card of fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Now that's a really interesting card. And I like it because if we're talking about being fair, things being as they should, that's definitely something us Virgos can appreciate. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.